The pineal gland, which sits deep within the brain, is responsible for melatonin production. An adequate level of this hormone is necessary for regulating sleep cycles and a restful night of sleep. The body produces between 5 and 25 micrograms of melatonin every night. That amount decreases as we age, which can lead to restlessness and sleeping problems. While you could take melatonin supplements, you can also boost melatonin production through more natural means to aid irregular sleep patterns. 1. Get some sun. While we're often told to stay out of the sun or put on a heavy dose of sunblock, in order for us to produce an optimal amount of melatonin, our bodies need an optimal amount of sunlight. Melatonin levels at night are dependent on a complete shutdown of melatonin during the day, which can only be accomplished if we are exposed to extremely bright sunlight during the day. Humans weren't meant to stay indoors all day. All you need is a few minutes in the sun to start enjoying the benefits. Exposing your eyes to bright light when you wake up can help you produce more melatonin later in the day when you need it most. 2. Take a relaxing hot bath just before bedtime. Research from Loughborough University in England found that taking a hot bath just before bedtime provides a relaxing effect on the body, and the result is also a boosting effect on melatonin level. The experts believe it may be due to the reduction in cortisol levels. When cortisol decreases, melatonin levels rise. 3. Pray or meditate each evening. A number of studies, including 2004 research from Oslo, Norway, have found that those who meditate or pray produce more melatonin than people who do not. For the body to produce melatonin in the early evening hours, scientists have found it needs a more calming, relaxed atmosphere. That makes sense, as both meditation and prayer helps one to relax, lower the stress hormone cortisol in the body, helping to trigger an increased production of melatonin. If you don't do so already, consider spending 15 minutes before bed concentrating on your breathing and clearing your mind. It will actually change your brain chemistry. 4. Add more melatonin-rich foods to your diet. Every plant on Earth contains a certain amount of melatonin. They too are dependent on making light-dark cycle adjustments in order to survive, which means that one way to naturally boost melatonin levels in the body is to eat more melatonin-rich foods. Scientists gave study participants a variety of fruits and then measured the amount of melatonin circulating throughout the body by looking at 6-sulfato-oxymelatonin. They learned that pineapples, bananas, and oranges were able to increase melatonin levels significantly. Drinking tart cherry juice every day for a week increased sleep by an average of 34 minutes each night, by speeding up the time it took to fall asleep, as well as increased sleep efficiency by 5 to 6%.